All right, everybody. So this segment here is Wrestling 20 Questions. This is where I have to guess the wrestler that Robert Wood Gaming has picked. I have 20 yes or no questions to do it in, and you want me to take the numbers?
Yeah, you can do the 20 questions picks, and
I'll do the numbers. And we also have 3 hints. So I have that. I'll move over here if you can still see me, because he likes to say that I cheat, even though I don't. He always says that, oh, there's some kind of part there. So the record is 7 questions. So I don't know if I'll get it within that, depending on who we picked. If you saw the last week's one, it was Dean Malenko, and he guessed that within 7. So hopefully it's like that, but we'll see. So, first question is this wrestler an 80s or 90s wrestler?
80s or 90s?
Mm-hmm.
He wrestled in both 80s and 90s.
Is this wrestler part of the Attitude Era?
Yes, part of the Attitude Era.
Is this person still wrestling today?
No.
Is this person part of a faction?
Part of a faction? He was part of a faction at one time, but never really was like brief that he was part of the faction.
Was he part of the corporation?
No.
Okay. Was he part of a faction that had more than 3 people?
Yes.
Okay. Was this person wrestled in WCW?
Yes.
Did this person go to WWE once it got bought out? Or once WCW got bought out?
No.
He didn't go right away?
Mm-mm.
Has this person ever won a world title?
This person has won a world championship.
Okay.
You're just breezing through the questions.
Yep, I already passed the record, so. Is this wrestler a Grand Slam wrestler?
That's a good question. I don't think so. No, he is not.
Not a Grand Slam?
No.
Give me a hint.
The faction that he joined was NWO.
Did he join it in the WCW era or in the recreated WWF era?
He joined it in the WCW era.
Okay. Everybody joined it in the WCW era. When he joined the NWO, was he branched off? Was he still black and white, or was he red and black? The Wolfpack or black and white?
Let me check. I think he was, I want to say he was Wolfpack.
He would have had joined Kevin Nash. He was Wolfpack.
He was Wolfpack, yes.
Okay. Did he Was this person the OG member of the NWO?
No.
Ramon. I already asked. Didn't I already ask if the person wrestled today?
Yeah, you already did.
Asked, Is this person in the Hall of Fame?
He is in the Hall of Fame. What question are we on?
That was just question 12.
Question 12, we're almost done.
So
we're almost done.
Now this is question 13. You said he's in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
He joined the NWO. He's part of the OG NWO. No, you said he joined the Wolfpack.
He joined the Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the OG, but he was NWO, and then when they branched out to. So is this guy a predominant WCW dude, which means that like he pretty much started out in WCW, then went over to WWF when they bought it out, not joining WWF and then WCW.
He was. He never went when they was bought out, but he was predominantly WCW, I would say.
Did this person, when he debuted in WCW, then
Mm-hmm.
Did he have a winning streak?
He didn't have a winning streak per se, like Goldberg. He didn't have a winning streak like that.
He didn't have that.
You still have more hints, so
Goldberg. Okay, give me another hint.
Okay, he is a Triple Crown champion in WCW.
That doesn't help.
First ever.
So, did he jump to WWE?
He wrestled in both companies.
Yeah, I know, but you said he didn't make the jump right away. Came later to WWF after WCW got bought out. So
he never went after WCW got bought out.
Oh, so he never went back to WWF?
Mm-mm.
He was only in WCW?
He was only in WCW.
So he was in WWE then in the 80s or whatever.
And basically jumping back and forth between the companies.
But then the person still is alive?
He's still alive today, yes.
Back. Did this person start out in the WWF back and forth?
No. I believe he started out in WCW first, and then went back and forth.
Okay, so he went to WCW, started out, then went to WWE, then came back to WCW, then stayed there until he got bought out, and then just basically retired.
So, you have your last clue since you sound like you're stumped. What are you at?
Question 16.
Okay, I'll give if you want to use your last clue, I'll give you the one that would probably give it away if you want.
Alright, give me a last clue.
Okay, your last hint, he was part of the first WCW Nitro.
Okay, I know. So then, because you gave me that clue, I already know who it is. I wouldn't have came up with it on my own, because I didn't even think about any host person. That he's alive, that he's in the Hall of Fame. I didn't know he was the Triple Crown in WCW, because I don't know who his tag partner would have been. But I am going to guess it. If I'm wrong, oh well. But this person was known as the Narcissist in WWF, and then he was I believe in WCW called the Total Package. Could have been also in WWE, but is this person Lex Luger?
This person is Lex Luger. And you got to think, he would have won the tag team titles with Sting. That's who he would have won it with. But if I did not give you that clue, you wouldn't have got it. Because remember, he won the United States title, and of course, he won the world title. But remember, he back and forth. I was trying to give you. I figured that one would probably give it to you because you looked stumped anyway.
Well, I knew.
But I was going to tell you, like, he had a feud with Bret Hart, which I don't know if that would have helped. And then I would have said he was booked as the next Hulk Hogan.
Well, I would have known that, but with the clues thing, I was thinking, it's like when you said it was Triple Crown, I figured he won the world title.
Mm-hmm.
He may have won one of their mid ones, but I couldn't figure out the tag team. And so now they say Sting, it probably makes more sense.
And then I think he won the United States title. I want to say from like Ric Flair or somebody. I think he might have won that. But yeah, still alive.
He's a total package in WCW and the Narcissist.
And the Narcissist in WWE, yeah. Because remember, after they went to rebrand him, when he like briefly came back, remember Hulk Hogan left, they made him as like the American Dream, and they started traveling around, and they said he was terrible at because he didn't like really like people. Mm-hmm. So that was his whole gimmick there. So I think,
and then he went to the Mall of America or whatever to debut on
that was so that's when he jumped ship on the very first WCW Nitro. So
so when you said that, I knew exactly.
How would you have got it from him if there was a bunch of people on WCW Nitro?
Yeah, but
Hulk Hogan, Sting.
On the debut on the very first one, that's the iconic thing of everybody was like, "Oh, who's this guy? Oh, wait, it's Lex Luger. It's Lex Luger." But yeah, I would not have guessed it if you did not tell me that and you gave me a different clue.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have guessed it.
See, I was generous with the clue because that one I figured would probably give it away.
So when did you pick this one last night?
I had it for a couple hours, so figuring out who I wanted to give you because I figured, it was a good pick until I gave it away to you, but you wouldn't have got it. I would have been victorious again.
And then the record would have changed too,
because you were completely stumped. You were Sting, Kevin Nash.
Well, at one point I was thinking maybe Bret Hart because he was WWE and then went to WCW, and then when he got bought out, he didn't go back to the company. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking of that. So I was going to say, did he have a feud with Shawn Michaels? But that would have, because he did have a fight with Shawn Michaels. Lex Luger, but that still wouldn't have helped me if you would have said yeah. And then when you said that, because I don't remember if Bret joined Wolfpack or if he joined Black and White.
I don't think he joined at all.
I think he did join the NWO because at one point everybody was the NWO, so.
Which is the whole reason why that show.
That's why it failed. But then I was also trying to think
Doom.
I was trying to think of all the different. Because you said that, he joined the OG.
He joined the Wolfpack, predominantly Wolfpack.
But, I mean, he was part of, like, the original NWO, because they were slowly adding the people. Because, remember, they added the Big Show, the Giant. They added the original one. They had X-Pac, and all these ones joining. And it was like, well, DDP, did he join? No, DDP didn't join. So they're trying to get Sting, and had that fake Sting. They joined, and that's why then they ended up doing the Wolfpack.
The Wolfpack was supposed to be like the babyface NWO, though. Because it was, basically anti-NWO. But if Eric Bischoff was smart enough, he would have not put that many people in NWO. It would have been so much better as like an invasion of people trying to beat NWO, but NWO is too dominant.
I mean, they were trying to do it where they were going to have their own show, where it would have been NWO.
It would have been terrible.
WCW like that. They were trying to do NWO versus WCW, but their problem was once they wanted to do that, everybody was part of NWO. Mm-hmm. There was only like 2 or 3 guys for WCW, so how are you going to have NWO versus WCW when all your guys are NWO.
Yep.
So he should have just cut it off with like a 5 or 6 person team, and then let the other
people will just fight it out.
Like other people come up with their own factions, and then have it like that kind of part. Because once like everybody joins, then it's just not cool anymore. That's why they had to branch off with Wolfpack and the Black and White, so that then they have that feud with the teams on there. But then that branched out the LWO and all these other teams, which they should have already did anyway. And then I think the NWO, when it came to WWE, I think it was already like, you know,
pretty much done.
Did its course. It's like it was cool to bring it back, but they didn't really do anything too much to it. I mean, the coolest part was when they had that WrestleMania where it was like NWO comes down, then DX comes down to go fight the NWO.
Yeah, but you know what?
And there was a bunch of old guys out there fighting each other.
That's a longer story, but they did Sting dirty. So,
yeah. But, yep, that was all that we have this week here. If you were able to guess the wrestler in 20 questions before that hint was given out, put it down in the comments. If you think that Solo Sikoa is good now before he joins the Bloodline, or do you think he should join the Bloodline? Put that in the comments below. But like always, I'm Dark Knight 316. This is Robert Wheeler Gaming, and we'll see you in the next episode around of the Tackles and Takedowns podcast. See ya again.
Take it easy, guys. God bless.